segment 2 because my phone's acting up. I'm sorry, people. I didn't want to cut that video off there. So we're going to do another. I'm continuing on. So that's a 2-part segment. Guess what? Special edition. All that aside, all I want in life is to have people understand that people go through shit, and you do your best with what you can. And you have to whine to get shit out sometimes. A lot of people are different, I'm not saying it's for everyone to do, but I'm saying it helped with me, and I'm trying to get better. I'm trying not to whine about it. I was just been in a backdrop. But anyway, I still want to continue on. It's summertime. I went and bought my daughter and I'm very proud of myself. And I guess my ex-wife, because she helped. So I'm going to put it out there. Thank you for your help. A Power Wheels. And I always wanted power. And when I was a kid, I grew up, my family did all right, but I lived with my mom, and my mom's side of the family didn't have much in life. They were proud of what they had, but they didn't have much. My mom did the best she could. I wanted more. I had ambition. I followed money. I've always made good cash. I've always worked. I've always built things. I grew up fast, I lived hard. I built hard, but I'm slowing down. I'm realizing there's a bit more to life now that my young daughter's turning 4 in a few weeks. And I'm proud of her. She's beautiful, and she's a lot smarter than I was. I think she's going to be like my brother Alex and Michael. They're highly intelligent, and I'm proud of them. And I know you boys are. We all are in our own ways. But anyway, Power Wheels, it's an ATV. Or, sorry, not an ATV. It's like I don't know. I'm going to fucking film it and put it on there and put it on my show. And my ex-wife's not going to like it. And, my family doesn't like it, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to make something very clear. Everything about my life, it may be publicized through people that I don't even know. But understand this. It's my life. So watch as you may. Don't ever intervene. Please. I'm going to put that out there. Because I've been warned. And I know. But I don't let anybody cross me. And I don't let anybody harm anyone that I care about. Last thing they want to do. And I don't want it happening to you. Because I care about you. I'm filming to help myself and to have a TV show and promote something and maybe do something different in my life and take a different turn. I'm 40, going on 43, I think. 42, 43. Who the fuck knows? You lose track of time once you lose your family. I just work. I never stop. I've always done that since I was 12. Actually, probably 9. I had a newspaper route when I was 9. I've never stopped working. That's all I know. So you do that, people. I had kids. I pay for them. And I'm proud. If you're a man that works and you work hard and you pay for your kids, you deserve better things in life. And I hope the best come for you. I pray they come for me. I'm a very complicated guy. I've had anger issues. I'm not going to lie. People say I need to seek therapy. I don't take it out on people directly. I just snap sometimes. Man, everybody knows what I'm talking. It happens. So Fifi Rodriguez is just going to tell you snap at work, and the best thing for me is my best friend calms, dude, because he's like, Fee, you're going to fuck up and you're going to, calm the fuck down. And I'm always fucking high strung sometimes because I work hard and I stress hard. But I always give my all. No matter how fucked the mood I am. Because I'm like a bitch at work some days. And I don't care what kind of guy you are. If you've been at a job and you've worked hard most of your life and you go in and some days you're just like, I want to go in bitch mode. Somebody says something to you. Like today, someone said something to me that I care about a lot. And I felt horrible because I said something out, like I didn't realize was out of context. And that's my biggest problem. Fucking airhead. Guys are. I said something but I care, and she confronted me because, and I'm glad she did. And I just simply said, I'm a stupid guy and I don't realize what I say, and I don't take it that way. And she was cool about it. I sat there for like 3 hours brokenhearted because I'm that type of person. If I care about somebody and I hurt their feelings and I didn't mean to, you feel bad about that shit, man. So I was, so you go bitch mode. And then, your best friend, after 3 hours of watching you fucking be a dick and ignore him and shit, and he's trying to help, and then he's like, oh, here, have some music. I'll give you some of my fucking earphones, have some music, fucking shut up, get to work. Cool. It helped. If it weren't for people in your corner sometimes, because in my honest opinion, for me, I've always needed advice, whether I took it or not, which is 99.9% of the time I never take advice because I'm a stubborn motherfucker, which most guys are. That's why I'm single. I don't do, like I said, I go through women like underwear. I always have. But I've been very good to women. My ex, everything happens for a reason. So I wish the best for her. I just want to get on, stop feeling sad, find a new life, try and get my life together. So that's the plan. So I was doing Cannabis Corner and stuff, and I'm still kind of thinking of doing that because it's kind of what I do, right? Like, so all that shit aside, been 4 months, 5 months, who the fuck knows people? I get stoned all the time, so I lose track. When I'm not at work, I'm high as a motherfucker, or I'm spending time with my kids. Either way, like, I'm just doing my shit, just like you do your shit. But here's what I'm going to say. And this is just me. I've been watching a lot of things lately. I've been on YouTube because I've been being an internet whore like the rest of the world. And I love watching fucking history documentations. World War II, all that shit. I come from it's in my blood, right? Like I said. And it dawns upon me, my advice, people. And you don't have to take it how I think or agree with it. It's a grain of salt. Do what you want. Communism's coming back. This is no different than Nazi Germany 1942, okay? Things are changing in the world. I make half decent money and I can't afford an apartment. You can't afford to pay for a car and pay the insurance on that car and food and your utilities and that on $3,000 a month. Now you go back to my great grandparents who we'll just use today's equivalency with today's currency basically and what it would equate out back to then, but you could buy back in the day a house for like $50,000, say the 1940s, 50s, maybe 60s, whatever. Now that'd be about 100,000, maybe 120,000 now. A fucking vehicle, probably about 15, 20 grand. Men, truck, 20, maybe 30 grand. Now the price of trucks are 80 grand, 90 grand. Prices of houses are 300,000, 400,000. Food, milk, like you starve the poor, you make people poor. And you make them want war. That's how it starts. With Russia at war and Chinese infringing, Trudeau in charge, and we got fucking whatever's going on in the States. I'm not sure if Biden's. I don't pay attention to the States. I don't give a fuck about them. There's certain degrees with their politics because I'm not saying anything bad against the people or anything because you guys are cool. You're our neighbors. But here's the thing. I don't follow Canadian or American politics just like most of you probably don't follow Canadian politics, and that's cool. But what I'm seeing in my country, Russia's getting closer to the Arctic. They have these nuclear missiles. War's over there. The woes are at the door. And I got children in this world. So I'll tell you this much. And I hope I know most parents, especially if you're Muskokan, you're going to go all out if anyone even infringes on your property or tries to do harm to anyone you care about. Now, we as Muskokans, we have the advantage to being able to hunt, gather things in the wild, and survive if we had to. I probably could do it. I've built many shacks. I've lived in the woods most of my life. I've done a lot of that. Growing up, I grew up in the bush. Like I said, kids don't know what a stick is today. They're afraid to get COVID. They sit behind a computer like my son plays the Xbox. Never stops. Whatever. So my coffee corner today, and is an advice from my opinion from what I've done wrong. I put my son on PlayStation 4 when he was 3 years old. I had him playing Call of Duty World War II and violent games and sniper elites, and he got so good at it. And he was amazing at it. Even though the controller didn't fit his hand, he figured out how to make it work with the analogs, and he played the games, and he killed everything, people. My son he's like the goddamn wizard, man, back in the 80s. You remember the wizard, you fucking kid with Super Mario? Yeah, that's my son, man. This kid kills everything he plays. And I always told him, maybe one day you'll be a computer programmer because you will play all these games. You can develop a game and become a fucking zillionaire and take care of your old man for one. Because I'll be in a wheelchair by the time I'm 60, people. I'm 40, I'm dying. You work to death, right? I hope to see retirement. I don't know if I will. But I'll pay for my kids. And that's what people would do. So don't let your kids grow up playing friggin' because, a lot of people are like, oh, and now he won't get off the fucking Xbox. Worse than I ever did. I regret it. I was proud of him for fucking kicking ass at those games and shit, but was it right of me? I don't know. No, I can't even, when I friggin' call, because I only call one, I can only see them once in a while, broken car and shit, I gotta figure, whatever. So, he'll be like, yeah, I'm gaming out, I don't want to talk, Dad. And I'm like, what the fuck? Man, my little Nevin, my baby bumpkin, who was yesterday just a baby, pissing in my face in front of my family when they first meet him. And today he doesn't want to talk to me. Like, playing video game. And that's cool, like it kind of hurts, but it's like, I know I set myself up for that. So don't do it, people. That's my coffee corner advice of the week. That's my fucking, don't do that shit to yourselves, because every time I call, my daughter loves to talk and she misses, and I love my baby girl. My son, he's just too interested in whatever he does. And I get that, because I was very independent at his age too. The only difference was I was outside, had a newspaper route, and I was all over Huntsville, man. Like, things are different nowadays though, right? Like, everyone's scared to go out, and this sucks. So anyways, that was my coffee corner. Maybe later on, like I said, I'm going to do more episodes and shit. I don't know what I'm going to throw on here. I'm going to try and be a lot smarter. It's hard, because I don't give a fuck about a lot of things. I stopped caring, man. White pock. The only thing I care about are my kids and the people I care about, and my work ethic, which I try to sustain and keep stable. So that's what I brought to you. I hope you enjoyed. It's not much. It's just a small 2 segments because my phone fucked up. But Fifi Rodriguez says, no matter how far you fall, get back up off your knees. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get up, and I'm going to start filming again. And it's going to be here and there in little shots, long shots. I don't fucking know. I'm just airing this shit. So if you want to watch it, by all means, watch it. I'm cool with that. You people know who I am. So, and I tell it how it is. AKA Muskoka Ricky, man. I swear a lot. I smoke a lot. I can drink a lot, But being single and, having friends is all, because you're sad inside, I'm the type of guy that needs to shack up to somebody. I always have been. I've always had to cuddle, right? Got to be a guy that had some girl to lay next to. Straight up. Always been that way. And then the first year and a half of my life, nothing. Yeah, and I you get rejected and shit. And I've tried to make friends, and and not even like girl fuck friends or anything. I just wanted a girlfriend to hang out with, to watch movies and talk to. Shit, no banging, no nothing. Fucked another one up, people. Like, but I was straight up. I never fucking lied. And people make their choices, so that's cool. Moving on. That's all I can do is move on. That's all I do, right? Like, so all you people I care about, my friends, my neighbors, hopefully one day you'll see this, if anything ever happens to me, and realize I wasn't such a piece of shit, because I mentioned you in my videos. If you like my videos, subscribe. You'll be hearing more from me. Whether I make it big or not, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just putting it out there to have a TV show and make myself feel better, and have a video fucking diary of myself, Back in the day, this was hard to do with fucking Polaroids and shit. Now we have video cameras and phones that are convenient, so I figure I might as well leave something behind for my kids to see, because they don't see much of me. I always tell them I love them, and I always will. So all that aside, be good, take care of yourselves. Fifi Rodriguez hopefully gets another vehicle to fuck up and show you guys how I can rally and shit and go fucking crazy, because I love driving. I'm a stunt driver extraordinaire, trust me. You people don't know how crazy I am. But the show must go on, so I gotta have something for you. I don't want them to take my shit off YouTube. I'll lose it. I don't have any of that saved on my new phone, so I gotta keep making videos no matter what I do. So if I infringe on music rights and stuff on any of my videos, I apologize. It's gonna happen, YouTube, because I love music and I put that shit up, and I know I ain't paying a cent to the fucking, no royalties. I can't afford it. I have a broken car, man. Tell them to pay me, okay? I need money. They make enough, send it my way, and I'll share the wealth with everyone in my fucking area, man. Like, but they ain't gonna do that, and I get it. But if they ever do, Fifi Rodriguez will thank you, and so will the Muskoka community. No place on earth like Muskoka, people. I'll say it, and I'll never stop saying it until you see the natural beauty of our area. And if you live here, you know it. It's intense, but can be overwhelming. And if you're alone like me, sometimes very slow nights move too fast to begin to fucking concentrate your mind's eye, Like, things in your life happen so fast, you can't focus the grasp of what's happening, and there's no point thinking about why it happened, because it happened because it happened. So I'm trying not to think about that, and so should you people if it happens to you. Everything does happen for a reason. I try to think of it that way, but somehow you always feel like you get fucked over at the end of the day with everything, you know. There's an old saying, I am a child that was born on Wednesday, so unfortunately for me, I'm a child of woe. What's your fucking date of birth? Why don't you check it out, find out how lucky you are if you have shit luck like me. It's pretty impressive to say that it's proven itself time and time over to me. There's even a book called Child of Woe. If you want to read about it, check it out. It's not a bad book. I read it a long time ago when I was a kid, and it does describe a lot of things that I'm going through. So, blazes out. And yeah, if you're wondering, I'm dirty as a motherfucker. I got off work, I haven't even had a shower or anything. I just came out here, started getting stoned, and I filmed because I haven't been high in 3 days, and I've worked like a motherfucker. So, I'm not going to apologize for my language no more. I'm sorry, that's what I do. If you don't like it, you don't have to fucking watch it. And for my kids, I'm sorry. I love you. Your father swears. Like a fucking sailor. And I hate it. But what are you going to do when you're fucking, that's your life? Maybe one day, people. Maybe one day. One of you might fucking find hope in videos, something like this, or do it for yourself. It does help. Even if you people don't watch it, I can watch it and kind of go back and go, yeah, fuck, I was an idiot on that video. Fuck, that's stupid. What was it? But then I'm like, fuck it. I put it out there anyway because I got balls. I'll do it. A lot of stuff I say I regret later. I just got to be a little bit more careful, that's all. And never publicize anything at work again. Ever. Almost cost me my job. That was the stupidest thing I ever did. And now they treat me like shit the most degree. But I work like a hard dog. And I do deserve respect, but seldom given. But in that respect, it pays the bills, which keeps me alive, keeps my kids alive. Be good to each other, treat each other well. If you want a good weekend, something to do, go in the woods and build a fucking hut somewhere and camp in it for the night. It's something to do. Just carry an axe. Never go in the bush without an axe or matches or a lighter. And a compass and a first aid kit. And water, the basics. You should know this. You're from a scope, and everyone else, get a fucking survival pack. But do it. It'll change your lives. Bring back outside. Bring back outside, people. There's all inside now. Fuck that. I'm a Skokan blood. I'm not a hunter, but you give me a gun, I'll blast any target. I got goddamn good aim. I love it. There's nothing like the sound of a fucking firearm going off. But I've never hurt a soul. I've never shoot an animal. I never have in my life. But I enjoy shooting targets. It's fun. Funny, isn't it? The Ides of March. Alright. I gotta sign off soon because I'm getting fucking hungry. It's getting late. If there's any girls out there that want to give me a holler, do it. Maybe one day I might make something of myself and maybe get prettier. Who knows? Maybe I can afford to fix my teeth and shit. I try not to think about it. I be me, you be you. Enjoy the day. Peace, love, and buffalo wings, people. And fries. Boston pizza fries. I had a friend give me some at work today. Thank you. Appreciate that, hun. That was amazing. I don't give a fuck if your boyfriend sees it. You're cute. I don't care. Thanks for the fries. You're a hard worker. You know who I'm talking about if you watch my show. There's a lot of girls that deserve respect. I'll put that out there, people. I don't care. Before I end this segment, I will say I work with some hard working ass girls at work, and you have to respect them because they bust their fucking ass and they help you when you need them to. And I put that out there. I thank all yous at work if you're watching this for all your help. I love you girls. I always have loved women. But when you care about people and you work with them a long time, you kind of take everything to heart too, right? So you got to be careful. It's a fine balance with people. But girls work hard too, people. I see it every day. They work just as hard as me, if not harder. And I'm a hard-working motherfucker, trust me. So kudos to you that work. Anyone that stays at home, stay-at-home mom, or whatever you do in life, be a good person. White Pot 420 fucking Fifi Rodriguez is out. Stoned as fuck. Do the same. Take your medicine. It helps calm me down. Take care of your friends. Take care of those you love. Take care of your country. Be pride. But don't have your eyes closed to the world. Shit's happening right now. Everything's in effect. So if shit hits the fan, I know I can grab a rifle and pull that fucking trigger on any motherfucker that infringes or threatens anybody on me and my country. So be prepared. Be prepared. Anything can happen. So I care about my fellow Muskokans. Have a backup plan. Hopefully one day I do too. I love pancakes. And for the first time ever, Bill's Pizza in Bracebridge. Whether I get sued or not for mentioning it, I don't care. Go there, have their fish and fries, man. I will support Bill's Pizza. I've been going there a long time with my friend, and even before with my friend, I've been going there. Good food. I will support my community. I'll put it out there. In a good cannabis shop. Once again, I'll mention that again. The Green Boutique, Port Sydney. Go see my friends there. I was supposed to get sponsored and stuff. I backed out of it because I was a pussy. I haven't really talked to her. I got nervous about everything because I didn't know how far, and I didn't know if I wanted to, I didn't know. And I got really nervous. Maybe one day down the road, I'll go talk to her again. See if maybe I can work something out if something happens further, if I decide to progress in filmmaking. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know I got to work to pay the bills, and I'm filming to keep myself fucking not only entertained, but you fucking people entertained that like to fucking deal with funny people, Not always retarded. I'm funny sometimes. Take care of your health and take care of your teeth. I wish I fucking took better care of mine. It sucks. But if I ever get the money, fixing that shit up, some pearlies. Pearly whites, man. Trust me, I will. If I ever come into the money to do it. Okay. Good hygiene, people. Good soul. Good spirit. Good sleep. Good health. Good wishes. Beefy Rodregaz. Reappearance. Dirty as fuck. Jesus Christ, why am I even filming this shit? I'm dumb as shit. Keep it real, people. Peace.